When you bring up the PTO at some schools, you're likely to get a mixed bag of responses. Some may be congenial, some not so congenial. Some may have heard of the PTO but had no real interactions. And some responses may even be, "We have one of those?" But not here at Clark. At Clark, when someone brings up the PTO, you're going to hear things like this.
I think we are spoiled rotten by our PTO.
When I think about our PTO, I think about how they're asking teachers, what do you need to be the most effective teacher you can be, and they're figuring out a way to make it happen.
They've always been supportive.
The PTO is always looking for ways to help and looking for ways to partner, and that's powerful.
I feel really supported. I feel really grateful that we have a parents organization who they want to make a difference, and it's not just talk, they put it into action.
And when someone starts to talk about the actions of the PTO, some very specific items come up. Sometimes it's the library renovations. Sometimes it's the special events like the Back to School Bash or the 70th year t-shirts, or the New Year's ice skating event. But most of the time, Clark teachers start talking about their responsive spaces classrooms, the renovations which PTO is making possible.
When I look around at the classrooms that we have here, I'm really proud. They're more like real world experiences. And when you have a traditional classroom, kids don't have as many opportunities to collaborate.
Just creating a classroom community is so much easier because students are working together. We do have spaces to come together. The way it allows me to create new opportunities for learning and different types of learning. Just being able to transition easily and quickly, having different spaces where we can do different activities.
Just the feeling as I walk in the room. And I've noticed this when people have come to visit Clark, they've said it. Parents come in and say it, the kids say it. Kids being at peace when they walk in the door.
Kids are starting to have these aha moments like, oh, when a classroom looks like this, I might be able to do different things than I could before.
Students have actively said like being able to have a space where they're comfortable in order to focus is amazingly helpful. The students feel respected in the space because of the work and the time and the money, and it's obvious that that's gone into it. And because they feel respected, I think they show more respect.
Yeah, it's been really strong for them. They're comfortable. I do feel like there's a space that works for every single one of them.
It's really cool that we're giving teachers that opportunity. And PTO is giving teachers that opportunity.
So I think that's powerful.
Whatever it is that we need, really. The PTO is always there to support us.
I mean, the biggest thing is thank you.
Thank you.
It's everything.
Looking at what my classroom was before responsive space and what I was trying to do, the space didn't allow it. Those aren't things I have to think about anymore, and that's thanks to PTO. And
it feels like community, it feels like a team.
Whether it's organizing families to bring food up on conference night.
PTO is catered, and that's allowed us to all come together as a staff.
Walking into the lounge and seeing signs and food, and I do feel very supported in a variety of ways.
Whether it's something like that or getting money together so we can transform these spaces to make them the best spaces they could be for students. Just thank you for everything.
I just love our PTO.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, that they know that.
They will.
That's it.
If they don't already, they will. Beautiful.
That's it.